Go.
Hello students, I know you are stuck in the lockdown and your study don't get hindered. So we are there for you, and today's lecture is on JavaScript, and in this lecture I'll give you a brief introduction of JavaScript, and it will be a theoretical introduction. In this we will be discussing about the features of JavaScript and why this JavaScript is required, and also the advantages of JavaScript, which makes it a better scripting language than the others. So let's start with the lecture. First of all, what is JavaScript? So JavaScript is basically a dynamic computer programming language. Now what is the meaning of dynamic? Dynamic means it makes your page responsive on at the runtime. It makes your changes being accomplished in the page. You can view the page as per your requirement. You get the messages instantly, and these things are being added through scripting language, which is JavaScript. So JavaScript is basically making your pages more interactive and more live. So students, and nowadays JavaScript is being used for game development and mobile application development. So where did it started? Basically JavaScript started in 1995 when Braden Eek at Netscape developed this in 1995 in Netscape, and it was originally named as Mocha, and after that the name changed to LiverScript, and finally in December 1995 it got the name JavaScript, and the first browser that supported JavaScript was Netscape Navigator 2.0. Now coming to the second topic, why JavaScript is required. So why JavaScript is required? So let's take a bit of a tour of the previous things which we have already learned. First one was HTML. Now HTML was required for structuring the content of the page. Like if you are designing a web page, how you want to place the content, and you want to add images, you want to add links, you want to add tables, all those things can be added to your web page through HTML. So basically what HTML is doing, it is structuring the content on your web page. Which type of content, how the content should be displayed on the web page is described by HTML. Now let's take what CSS was doing. Basically CSS was creating the layout of your page. On your page you want to describe that first of all I want to put a header, I want a slide bar, I want a footer, and next I want a content window. These things can be divided through CSS. So in simple words what we can say is CSS is dividing your web page as per your requirement, and HTML is putting the content on those portions as per your requirement, as per the design you specify. Now coming to the JavaScript. Now what JavaScript is doing here? So basically the JavaScript is managing the interaction of a user with the structure and the presentation. For example, you must have all visited the shopping websites, and when you fill the you search for an item on that website, and you find out that this is in the stock, and when once you order, immediately the number decreases, and you fill a form over there. So there are so many requirements. If your pin code is wrong, if you have mistakenly filled a 11-digit mobile number, immediately you get a pop-up कि please correct your number या enter a valid number. So how these things are coming on the web page? These all things are coming through JavaScript. So in nutshell what I can say is JavaScript is required for making your web page more responsive and presentable to the user, and it gives gives you more control over the web page, and it removes the boredom from the web page. Like if you are viewing a static page, it will be really bored to see that page without any interactivity. So JavaScript is adding the interactivity to your web page. Now coming on to the features. Next section is features of JavaScript. So my dear students, there are lots of features which makes JavaScript a very popular scripting language. So first of all, this language was designed to add creativity to HTML pages, interactivity to the HTML pages, which we have already discussed how it is adding interactivity. And second thing is, it is a scripting language. It's not a programming language like C. It is somewhat like similar to the C language, but C is a full-fledged language having its own compiler. But in JavaScript, we don't need a compiler, and hence it is a scripting language. It is a lightweight language because obviously it is not requiring any compiler, so it becomes very light in running the JavaScript in your browser. It can be directly embedded in the HTML pages. It's very easy to embed in the HTML pages, and in the coming lectures we will discuss how this JavaScript can be added in the HTML pages, and there are so many ways to do these things. Also, it requires no compilation steps are required. One more important feature of JavaScript is like C language, it is also a case sensitive language. It is like if you are writing a capital A and a small a, both the things are different in JavaScript. It will treat both the characters as different. Everyone can use JavaScript without purchasing a license. You don't need a license for using a JavaScript, and it gives more control over the browser, and almost all browsers support JavaScript. And very important point here is also this: every statement in JavaScript must be terminated by semicolon. Like in C language you have done it, C++ we have seen. Every language in these language also every statement is terminated with a semicolon, and in JavaScript also. The next section of this lecture, let's discuss about the advantages of JavaScript. First advantage is it is an interpreted language. JavaScript doesn't require any compilation steps, and it is an easy development process. Second advantage is there is requirement of no separate editor. JavaScript does not require any special editor to write, edit or compile programs, as it is embedded within the HTML. Any text editor that is used for writing your HTML programs can also be used to develop programs in JavaScript. So HTML files with embedded JavaScript commands can then be read and interpreted by any browser that is JavaScript enabled. So ease of use is the third advantage. Basic scripting is easy to learn and use. Scripts bring much of the power of programming to the non-programmers in the form of simple blocks of codes that responds to your actions. Means it is an event-driven mode which JavaScript is following. Next is client-side processing. Client-side processing means that, when the script runs on the user's browser, rather than on a server. This advantage is especially important when combined with other features such as form validation, multimedia and the dynamic HTML. This is quite different from the old method of server sending the user a new web page every time the page should change content or appearance. Next advantage is rapid development. Rapid development means you are very easily rapidly develop the content of the JavaScript. Means your programs can be interpreted based, that is, it is not necessary to compile the code before it is run, as it is for C++ or other traditional programming languages. As a developer, you can create a script in an HTML code and execute it immediately in a browser. If you make changes to the script, you can simply edit the HTML file and reload it in the browser and instantly view the effects of your change. So next advantage is procedural capabilities. JavaScript also support procedural facilities like condition checking, looping, branching, switch case, or also like built-in functions, user-defined functions, arrays, etc., which makes it a powerful scripting language. Also, it is an event-based programming language. Like we are again and again saying, it is an event-based programming language. It means, what is an event? Event is just an action recognized by a program. So the user performs the action that triggers the event. For example, JavaScript recognizes when a form button is pressed. This event can have suitable JavaScript code attached, which will execute the button pressed event occurs. Like when you are pressing a button, sometimes you are filling a form and you press a button, you just get a message flashing over there, you have successfully filled the form. So that is basically an event-driven process which has been accomplished through JavaScript. It is suitable for simple and small programs, and it has, besides its simplicity, scripts can be very powerful. These features include object manipulation, the ability to create objects at the runtime, and control over virtually everything in the browser. So don't underestimate the power of JavaScript. It is easy to learn, which we have already discussed, and it is client-side processing. It is another significant advantage. That's all in this lecture. In this we have discussed about the theoretical concepts of JavaScript. In the second lecture we will learn how to embed JavaScript code in an HTML document, and we will do some practical things. Thanks for watching me. Thank you so much.